What's happening, team? Episode 8 here of the Re-Educating Development series. Question 8 today is muscle imbalances, how to correct them. So basically, I just want to break it down into two categories. I've just written a few notes here just so as I keep on track. Overuse and underuse. Overuse being muscle imbalances through sleeping patterns. If you're sleeping on one side all the time, shoulders, elbows, that sort of stuff, lower back pain, all that can come from the way that you're sleeping. If you're sleeping the exact same and laying on one particular side all the time. An obvious one is a sport that you're playing, racket sport, tennis, a golf swing, football, kicking, the leg that you kick on, all that sort of stuff. You can overuse, which will lead to an imbalance in muscles. And a good one for a lot of the people involved here at Red Team is a parent holding a child. Jen's a big culprit of this throughout, not that she's probably doing it anymore, but throughout the younger years of her kids' lives, always holding a kid on one particular hip. And that will, twist the pelvis, that will throw out the lower back, and can, definitely lead to ongoing problems throughout the rest of your life. So there, the overuse side. The underuse side, quite obviously, is an injury. If you tear a muscle or break a bone or anything like that, you are no longer going to use that muscle or those surrounding muscles for the next however long period of time, 3, 4, 5 weeks, all the way up to, possibly 6 months. So underusing muscles is going to atrophy the muscle and then in turn, lead to obviously an imbalance if it is a leg, from the weaker leg to the stronger leg. And also the most important one that everybody can correct themselves is incorrect training. And you see it all the time, especially in the sort of bro world of the gym. People training legs 1 day a week and they're training their upper body 4 or 5 times a week. It's just crazy when you think about it, really. But it's an extremely common thing. So just trying to, even that out, training your legs just as much as you're training your upper body, training your chest just as much as you're training your back, and just trying to train the body as a unit. Breaking up into all these body parts. Obviously that fits a bodybuilding regime. But in terms of just general quality of life and general health and fitness, there's just absolutely no point why you should be training a body part split. So basically just a few things on like how to correct. If you do have an imbalance, addressing the imbalance is obviously where you need to start. So if it was coming from an injury, okay, how long have you been out? How much weaker are you on that one particular side? And developing a program to get back to that level. Single body unilateral exercises definitely play a role, but they're not the most important thing, because if you just break a leg and then you do a 3 to 6 month rehab program on developing that one particular leg, it's then going to overtake the other leg, and then you're going to have a further imbalance with your what was your strong leg is now going to be the weak leg. So definitely a unilateral exercise. What you might do is, say you're doing a knee extension for a quad. Say you've torn your quad, you're repairing your quads. You might be doing a unilateral knee extension, and what you might do is 3 sets of 10 on the good leg and 4 sets of 10 on the bad leg, okay? But then obviously your bilateral strength exercises, they're definitely the most dominant strength exercises that you can do. So, what I mean by that is, take your bench press, for example. If you're bench pressing a bar, and you can bench press 100 kilos, that does not mean that you can do bench press with 50 kilo dumbbells. 50 kilo dumbbells is a lot harder to bench press than a 100 kilo bar. Therefore, like, bilateral strength is always going to be stronger, is always going to be higher in terms of resistance than your unilateral exercises, okay? So I don't want to push on too much more about that. The video's already gone for 5 minutes 20, so if anybody does have any more questions in regards to that, feel free to hit me up. But I just wanted to touch on muscle imbalances and how to correct them, and really just more so how to find them, knowing about them, especially the parent one. That's a huge one that I notice with the mums that come through the gym here. It's always, you know, carrying a kid on one side and being able to do something with the other side. So yeah, feel free to hit me up. Any more questions on that? Peace, guys.